Hi again. Let's talk a little bit about the acquisition of this property and some of the unique characteristics and challenges of the lot and the existing house on the lot that we really had to take into consideration when negotiating a fair price. So I think I mentioned last time that we were so super lucky with the timing of this whole situation. We were just about 2 weeks out from the sale of our house in Atlanta, and we had already begun some house shopping here in the area in Maryland that we were interested in. We looked at everything from retail sales to new construction to properties with opportunities for tear down and rebuilding or rehab to live in there. But for a number of different factors, we just weren't finding anything that really suited our needs. So our good friends here in Maryland, right around that same time, happened to look across the street. There was an estate sale going on. They walked right over there and found one of the owners of the property. It turns out that owner was one of 6 now adult children who grew up in the house. Their parents built the house back in 1958-59 and went on to raise 6 children and 2 dogs in the house. Lived a really long, happy, and healthy life, but the parents had recently passed away. So the adult children decided it was time to sell the house and move on. They had just recently met with a real estate agent who determined that based on the current property condition and market conditions and so forth, a fair price would have been right around $250,000. Now, for a regular retail buyer, that probably would have been pretty reasonable. The property needed a complete overhaul, all new mechanicals, all new cosmetics inside and out. They needed the basement finished out, a number of changes on the lot, that type of thing. But the value of the property after all that was done properly was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $380,000 to $400,000. And that, of course, was really important data for us to have as well, because if this was something that was not going to work out for us for whatever reason, we wanted to be able to have that option as well, to be able to rehab it and then resell it to somebody else, since that is what we've been doing for the past several years, as you know. So I mentioned that there really wasn't an option for us, though, to keep the existing house as it was. And here I'm going to explain why.